Georgie and Mandy's first marriage latest holiday update has more disappointing news following Sheldon Cooper's non-participation in its Thanksgiving episode. The freshman comedy is the first spin-off of The Big Bang Theory not to feature Sheldon. It focuses on George's attempt to start his life with Mandy and their infant daughter following the death of George's father in the young Sheldon finale. Most of the comedy comes from Georgie and Mandy's attempts to navigate adult life, as well as their relationships with Mandy's parents. Although they are not main characters in the new series, several young Sheldon characters have already returned to Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. However, Sheldon has not made any appearances yet, though he has been mentioned several times. Sheldon is away at school in California while the rest of the Coopers are still in Texas, so it makes sense that he is not a regular part of this spin-off series. However, the holidays are an exception, as he conceivably could have flown back for a visit while Caltech is closed. Sheldon won't be returning to the Coopers for Christmas. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will not be airing a Christmas episode. Sheldon standing on the Caltech campus wearing a bow tie and plaid shirt in Young Sheldon. Co-creator Steve Holland recently confirmed, via TV Line, that there won't be a Christmas episode because it comes too close to Thanksgiving. Thus, there will be no opportunity for Sheldon to return for Christmas unless he does so off-screen and the family just talks about it later. However, that would be even more disappointing than an episode where he is a no-show, as it would reference Sheldon without giving the audience the opportunity to participate in his return. This update means that the biggest opportunity to bring Sheldon back passed without him returning. While this fits the narrative that Sheldon rarely returned home after he left for Caltech, it's disappointing that he will not appear during either of the major holidays. Those are the only times when it would be feasible for him to visit, so it's unlikely he will appear during the first season of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage now that the holidays are not an option. How long can Georgie and Mandy avoid bringing Sheldon back? The series does not revolve around Sheldon, but should include him when it is able. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is trying to establish itself. As the first show in the Big Bang Theory franchise not to feature Sheldon, it needs to be able to succeed without him, and thus bringing him back too early could be bad for the show. However, given that the rest of the Coopers have already appeared multiple times, it's reasonable to expect that Sheldon will return at some point. It would be easier to bring Sheldon back than for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage to create a return for George Sr. since Sheldon is alive and well in California. Additionally, Sheldon interacting with Mandy's equally strange brother, Connor, would be comedy gold. Thus, hopefully George and Mandy's first marriage finds a way to bring Sheldon home for a visit without sacrificing the spin-off's independence from its predecessor or allowing the boy genius presence to overshadow the title character's story.